Hello everyone, welcome back to another brand new video. So today, we're going to be checking out the brand new Driving Empire update today. Now real quickly, I would like to say this is going to be the very first video of our May Post-a-thon series. I will be making a playlist and this is going to be the first video, so if you want to see the play, see every single thing we're doing for our May Post-a-thon series, I will definitely be putting all like my long form videos such as this is in there because like I would like to let my viewers know what I'm doing when I'm doing. But anyways, here's a couple of the cars where we got this little cute little Beetle right here. Yeah, and also don't question me for calling it cute, but we got this thing, the Golf, and there is a collection. We'll get into that in a minute. We got this thing, cool. I love GTIs, in case you guys didn't know me. And we got the Arteon. I have no idea how to pronounce this, but this one's actually a pretty cool one. And I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, pretty nice. He's not the best thing in the world, not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, and you guys also might be wondering, Charles, how'd you get from, like 13 million to 41 million. I'll get into that in a minute, so don't you worry. And trust me, I did not hack the game whatsoever. But anyways, these Volkswagens are literally so damn cheap right now. Like, I mean, like, hold on. Let's go to Volkswagen. These things are pretty dirt cheap. If you're looking for a good car, start off with, all of these are good. So, in my opinion, so this update was just mostly Volkswagen Golfs, low key. If you were to just buy one, I would definitely recommend this one the most. I like this one the most personally. The the Volkswagen Golf 8R. This thing is really cool. I love it. Very nice. Not the newest one, obviously, but I mean, it's just cool. You know, the Golf has been an icon for like decades, and this thing kicked off the hot hatch segment, which is very respectable by a car this cool, and it's still living up to that. Still pretty nice. It's pretty affordable, used, and very reliable. But yeah, these things are dirt cheap. As you can see, we basically have every generation. We got this one. This one is by far the most hideous generation. And to any golf lovers out there, I'm sorry, but if this is your favorite, it's just hideous, low-key. The Golf 3. We also got a 25 years GTI edition, which is cool, I guess. I don't like how this one looks either, but it's not bad. And the collection car is going to be the original one. I'm gonna have to go to collections so you can see it because it's not accessible. So we're gonna actually just go back out and just show y'all guys. And we will be checking out the Beetle in just a moment, but first, we're gonna have to, go ahead and show you the collection car. Here's the collection car, it's alright, I guess. And these Golfs, and honestly, I'm just not gonna do a sound test, because actually I will do a sound test. I have no idea what is wrong with me. But anyways, the ones that I have favorited, these are the ones we are going to be trying out. So let's go over them, and then we'll do a sound test. We'll go in order on my favorite ones. This one was probably my least favorite one. This one's a cool one. But, I mean, it's super slow. I mean, this is cool. This is what basically kicked off the hot hatches. And what a way to start. This thing is really cool. Well, in my opinion, like... Plus, look at this thing, super detailed, very retro looking car. Like, the minute you see this, you know this just screams the 70s. Like, just like cool little thing. Anyways, the next car we have is going to be this one. This one actually is probably, this one is a little more basic, but I mean, you can't go wrong with it. It's very pretty looking. This is the Golf 7R, so it's got the quad tips like the newest one, but yeah. And some of these, for some reason, don't have opening cards, I'm pretty sure. I have no idea why. But anyways, pretty cool one. Next up, we got the 2024 Golf GTI. This is I believe this is the only. Actually, my bad. Not the only GTI. This is like the only modern GTI. Yeah, I really wish they added the Mark V, because that's probably one of the most known ones. Or some of the other GTIs, like you know what? I can't even name GTIs, but this one's called the GTI 380. I have no idea why it's called the 380. I guess it has 380 horsepower. I have no idea why. I'll probably just do some research in my spare time, because obviously, as a car guy, I gotta keep up with shit, you know. But anyways, pretty cool one. Love it. And then the last one, which is definitely my favorite one for this update, which is the Golf R, the 2021 one. This one, I'm not saying it because it's the newest, and plus because of the spec, I just like it overall. It's a very pretty design, and I absolutely love that wing. That wing looks absolutely beautiful on it, and then those those quad pipes help it. But that's pretty cool. This interior's got in this lovely blue that you can't customize, fortunately, so you can keep. Anyways, so right now we're gonna be doing a sound test, so I'm gonna turn up my volume, and we'll go for a little spin at each of these, and then we'll get to the second part of our update. So let's go ahead and find volume, and you guys get a sound test. So as you can see, guys, this thing is probably by far one of the slowest cars we have in game. This is probably slower than that one Mustang we got. But I mean, this was 1974. Still, it's not about how fast it is. It's just mostly about, I don't know, being a cool little retro hatchback. Honestly, I don't care about how slow it is. To me, it's a classic car that deserves to just, I don't know, have some fun, you know? Like, just have some fun and enjoy a drive in it every now and then. Like, it's not supposed to go holy freaking fast or sound the best. It's supposed to give you that fun driving feeling, I feel like. So, if you think this thing is slow, honestly, just to let you know, speed isn't everything. Personally, a lot of cars in real life, I love, not because of their, speed and stuff, but you just gotta enjoy it. Like, you gotta have, like, it's supposed to be for fun, like the Miata and then this thing, obviously. So, yeah, so don't expect these Volkswagens to be the quickest. They're supposed to be fun, lovable, and quirky. And that's basically the reason why they're so iconic to many people. Anyways, enough yapping. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is this one. Now, I'm not sure how some of these sound, obviously, but we're not going to test all of them. And then we'll buy the Beetle and take a look at that, because I want to see if it has one cool detail from real life. Anyways, guys, that was the Golf R Mark 7 for you. Pretty decent sounding car. Not the best sounding, obviously. Like I said, this thing's supposed to be iconic, and honestly, it just doesn't care. It's just a cool car. Anyways, let's move on to the next one, which is the Golf 8 GTI. Now, obviously, I could just say Golf GTI, obviously, but we're supposed to sound like a car nerd here and know everything, even though in reality, I have no clue what, like, real life stats. All I know is that these are definitely way too overpriced, like at least $50,000 for the R, especially the 333 version, which all it had was just some cool green paint, which I will admit, it was cool. Actually, now that I think about it, that's definitely one thing that they should have added. Enough about that. We can complain after we review everything. Let's go and hop in and take a sound test, please. So that's the Golf 8 GT380, which I actually said 390 back there. But anyways, nice little thing, nice little one and to look at here. Pretty clean spec. And the final car we have to look at for Volkswagen is this thing, which is the Golf R. Right, the latest and greatest Golf R, very pretty looking. You know, obviously, it's got all the exploding stuff on it. Now, unfortunately, like the pathetic goofballs Voldex the scummy people at Voldex R. This does not have an open hood, which actually kind of sucks because I want to see the engine, but we can try to, even though we're in mobile. Yeah, guys, I hope you know this engine's very tough. Oh, wait, we can actually see it a little bit. I believe it's packing a 5-cylinder under there, and I love 5 cylinders. Really cool engine. Sounds great, especially in stuff in game like the RS3 or the, you know, whatever other cars have a 5-cylinder and the RS2. So anyways, let's go ahead and take a soundless test to this thing, and then we'll go ahead and buy the Beetle, and then we can go ahead and review that, and then we'll get on to the other segment of this update. Anyways, guys, that was the Volkswagen Golf for you. Now, obviously, do I care about the other cars? Other than the Beetle and the 4 Golfs? Absolutely not. The other cars in this update, I'm gonna be quite honest. Even though that RT whatever was called was cool, I'm not gonna lie, this update, the cars wise, was okay, honestly. Pretty much mediocre at best, honestly. Now, I'm not saying it was trash, I'm just saying. First of all, too many Golfs and added pretty lame Golfs, if I so to speak. I mean, we should have got stuff like this, if not a bunch of Golfs. Just use like IDRs or something. Like the IDR is one that we probably all want. That's one thing we can all agree on. It is one on Volkswagen that we are definitely all aware is probably very cool. So, anyways, let's go ahead and keep going. So next up we got the Volkswagen Beetle here. So we're gonna go ahead and purchase it. So we're gonna favorite that because I love the Beetle, and here we go. Oh, we got it. So anyways, we're going to spawn it in, and here this goofy little thing is. This thing is actually kind of cute, low-key. Like, okay, bro. Before you guys start freaking flaming me in the comments for calling a car that's very questionable looking cute. Honestly, it really is. It's very cool. And, yeah, I mean, it's just cool little car. I mean, what's not to love about it? I mean, you know. So, we're just driving around. This thing's pretty cool, actually. I could make a sleeper out of this. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and just go into customization. Take a look at it, honestly. And they're very not customizable whatsoever. But, yeah, pretty cool little thing, honestly. I mean, I'm not even gonna hate on it. I mean, other than the wheels, honestly, you cannot even hate on this thing. This thing's really nice looking. So, I'm gonna go ahead and find the spec to do on this thing. I think we're just messing around with this, so if it looks ugly, don't actually flame me in the comments. So, we're gonna go ahead and do these little wheels right here. And we're obviously gonna change that hideous shade of color to probably white. Nice, and I think that's a pretty cool looking spec, honestly. So we're gonna go ahead and finish it up with a Florida license plate, because that's where I want to live one day, obviously. I'm just stuck here, you know, doing my own thing, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and fix this up, and since it's yellow, I guess we'll do yellow. Yeah, why not? So, there you go. That is how we're going to be speccing this weird little death contraption out. Pretty cool little thing. I'm definitely keeping this because it's, like, you guys got to admit, this thing is just one hell of a cool car. I mean, the Beetle, like, there weren't, like, 500 of these added into game, like, on one day, unfortunately. But, I mean, low-key, they really should have thought about it. Anyways, as you can see, this is... Actually, speaking of the next portion of the update, let's go ahead and go over this portion of the update now. So, obviously, you guys might have known that, but this is like that crate system. Now, I will admit, I did get addicted a little bit. But luckily, I'm not going to be buying anymore because I've bought like way too much, especially on my alt account. Oh, there you go. As you can see, we got many things we can do, so let's actually go ahead and showcase everything. So, here we have it, guys. So, this is basically, other than the cars, this is basically the main focus of the update. Now, obviously, this ain't, like, the best thing in the world, but I mean, it's honestly actually kind of cool once you get, like, used to all this stuff, obviously. So, I mean, we're just gonna do a quick little custom thingy here. So, like, don't mind if it's, like, not that good. But, anyways, this thing is the brand new, crate upgrade system thingy, whatever you want to call it. So, we're going to go ahead and go over and basically what it does. So, obviously, it just does make your car, like, slightly faster. So, as you can see, we are accelerating a bit faster than we would usually. And that is also the reason why I have so much money. I think you guys might find out what I mean if you look in the thumbnail of the video. Obviously it was edited, and And it's obviously way more high quality than the video itself, but I mean, the video is where the good stuff is. So anyways, he's as you can see, we're just zipping around happily in the rain. But if you guys really want to know what I mean by it's actually making stuff overpowered, I'm going to go ahead and show you. I'm probably in 3 different cars. So first up, we're going to show it in my NASCAR. Now, this one, it doesn't have everything. It doesn't really have brakes or whatever, but it is significantly faster. Now, this thing used to push around, go 239 miles an hour without boost, and then like 267, 268, blah 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 blah. It doesn't matter anymore because that is officially the stuff of the past. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and drive onto the highway and show you what I mean by it's now overpowered. So we're going to go ahead and just start flooring it up here. As you can see, we're accelerating pretty quickly. And as you can see, we are at 271 miles an hour, which is definitely not how fast this thing should be. And we're going a top speed of 314 or 15, I believe I saw. I do not know. So you guys can tell me in the comments below whatever you saw. So that's pretty cool. Next example, this one's way more obvious. This is my 2011 Nissan GTR. Very cool car. Absolutely love it. But anyways, as you can see, we are definitely accelerating faster than we should be. And we're going way over top speed like we're hacking when we're not. So, as you can see, we're going really fast. And obviously, we're going around 340 miles an hour. Definitely not normal for a GTR. I mean, max speed, probably around 250. Not like 280. So, yeah. And the final car that is definitely the reason why this update's scary is this thing. This is the 2020 McLaren Speedtail. And as you can see, instead of going only 300, we are going a chill 362. Which is absolutely absurd. Now, obviously, it was 363. But honestly, it's 1 mile per hour. Who's going to care? But anyways, as you can see, we're going 433 miles an hour. Absolutely crazy top speed. One of the fastest top speeds I've ever hit. Honestly, if I had the Jesco and I put all the parts this thing has, honestly, I think we'd just be making the Jesco, overpowered. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all how you do this. So, here's the reason why this thing is so fast. So, let's just click on this, and as you can see, we got these different things. Now, this thing is basically like crates in Need for Speed. You spend some money on it to get, parts for your car and stuff. Except not like this. You just get components. Like, parts of the engine or the turbo or the whatever. And then you just upgrade it. But this thing is completely different from that. You have, different types of tires. And you can probably put, 5 sets of quad turbos. And here, making something crazier than Whistle Diesel's thing, but... Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, this thing is definitely fast. And obviously, I'm not going to do this to all my cars. I need this for grinding for, about, 2 more weeks. And then, obviously, it's going to be my birthday. So... y'all guys, keep an eye out for May 16th. That's going to be an update day plus a big birthday special for a separate video from that. But anyways, enough about that. I believe that's going to be, anyways, so let's move on to the final part of the video, which is overall opinion of the update. Is it, in my opinion, is it good? Is it bad? Or is it just okay? Is it whatever? So, in my opinion, I feel like even at first, I absolutely hated the fact that we would unfortunately ditch our old customization for this new one. I was very saddened, and I'm gonna be quite honest, kind of pissed over that. But luckily, since I'm not that big of a baby, I did grow up, fortunately. So, in my opinion, this thing's actually a decent update. Like, just get used to it, and I really believe that's a good update overall. Like, it's not that bad, honestly. Could be way worse, honestly. So, anyways, very nice update, honestly. So we're gonna go overall. So for the customization, at first I just like hated it. Obviously, I'm thinking about it now. I actually regret saying that I didn't really like how it looked. But now that it's like fixed, and plus it's actually cheaper than demo, which I believe is really good considering like this is like kind of gambling style in my opinion, and you all know what that means, obviously. But honestly, not that bad. Honestly, I would say 20,000 for one box is a fair price. Honestly, like I mean, you could just use it. I mean, there's like unlimited potential for your car, and plus, I'd say you could just make like cool sleepers. Like obviously my little GTR you might have saw, but yeah. Pretty cool update. In my opinion, this customization definitely 9 out of 10, but I will have to deduct a few, like, a point for that because, in my opinion, it's just like gambling, honestly. Like, I got, like, for like almost an hour, I was basically just like locked in on upgrading, and I basically got addicted. And I now know what it feels like to be addicted, which honestly ain't too good for me, honestly, but it's not that bad, honestly. I know how addicting it is now, and blah 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 blah, and yeah, I don't want to sound like I'm drunk, but honestly, I have to, because I mean, like, honestly, I think you guys might understand what I'm saying if you guys play. Anyways, let's go ahead. And lastly, the final portion of this is going to be the Volkswagens. In my opinion, the cars weren't bad, honestly, but I mean, if all the cars were actually good, I would probably maybe give the whole the car portion maybe like a 9 out of 10, but I mean, wasn't too good. I'm gonna be quite honest. Uh, Now the Golfs that all the cars I did like, they were pretty cool. So like the Ford Golfs and the Beetles, those were probably the actual good cars. And that sedan, the Arteon, I'm probably Arton. You know what? I'm just not even gonna try to pronounce it anymore. I might be butchering it. You guys can make fun of me in the comments, but my nose is really stuffy right now, and I have no clue why. But in my opinion, I mean, the cars were just not that good, honestly. Like, as much as I loved, like, the cars that were in the update that I actually did, like, and I actually did give two shits about, they weren't that good, honestly. I mean, pretty slow, but I mean, obviously the thrill of, like, I don't know, just driving it really fast, that's fun to me. So, honestly, I can't complain. And those cars are amazing, but the other cars, so, like, those ugly Golfs, honestly, those were those were just not it whatsoever. And obviously, we got a lot of money back, which is actually good. So, in my opinion, definitely well rounded. I mean, we got something brand new that was pretty cool, like a brand new customization feature that's definitely here to stay for Driving Empire's future for now, and in my opinion, it's pretty good. And plus, it's not terribly expensive, if but it is a little bit addictive. So that is something that I'm gonna have to take points off for. But I mean, you do get lots of money back from like fully maxing out other cars. So I did get to $69 million, by the way. I don't have a screenshot, unfortunately, but yeah. And the car part, honestly, Volkswagen, honestly, pretty good, other than like 3 cars. In my opinion, 3 other cars that should have come instead of the ones that were chosen would probably be the IDR, obviously, and the Phaeton, which is just basically a W12, which is basically just a Volkswagen under Bentley skin, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Actually, I reversed that. Bentley skin under Volkswagen skin, which is pretty cool. And the last car, I'd probably say to replace those would probably just be like, I don't know. I really don't know, honestly. Probably some some classic Beetle or so. Some classic Beetle race car or something like Herbie the Bug or something. That would have been pretty cool. But anyways, in my opinion, this entire update was probably, I would say, between a 7.5 and an 8 out of 10. Pretty good update. But anyways, that's probably going to be it for this video. I don't want to yap about the same stuff for too long. If you like content like this, please make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of May Postathon tomorrow. See you guys.